Okay, so moving on to the next demonstrations and the next items. This is also another loose items, and it's being used, but we are setting it. This items tomorrow activations. So this item is a Kamen Rider Gaim Genesis Core Unit. Okay, so what's that Genesis Core Unit do? And I'm sure that many of the Kamen Rider fans, especially the Gaim fans, know that how important this item it is. But yeah, just to give you the idea, just I like to do the introduce that as those of you don't know very much about these items. And then so here, okay, this is the Kamen Rider Gaim's actually the another Genesis. It's called Genesis driver from the Kamen Rider Kamen Rider Gaim. Okay, and actually the second henshin morpho belt. And this items, the first one item was the, of course, the single driver. Okay, these are very important items. Okay, and first this one was introduced, and it's become very popular, of course. And I would say this is a power up versions of this. All right, and in the shows, the new era series, I mean, the new riders appear that then they fight it to the Gaims and then his friends with the more powerful items. And so these guys need that more power, but to do that he needs to grab these items. But Professor Professor what's a Sengoku? No, Sengoku Professor, Kazuma, I think, he invented, he already kind of created that built-in power-up core unit. Okay, so what it does is that use that you cannot use this energy lock seeds on this one usually. Okay, but with this core unit, actually you can do that power up on this items in a single driver. So in the show, it was very important for the Kamen Rider Gaims to use this core unit. Okay, and where should we get that into this core unit? Well, unfortunately, this was never sold it as it is. Individually, never sold it. Okay, so only ways to grab this one, the power up tool, to obtain these items. And then unfortunately, the Genesis driver, the price is kind of high, and then it's very challenging for the most of the time. Okay, but this time I found that some this core unit on the auction sites and the local stores, and so I hope that you can just be at your service for tomorrow activations. I think we're going to get the 3 or 4 or maybe more later on. Okay, depending on the situations. But let's take a look at it. What does the Genesis core does on the single driver? Okay, so let me just change that on my camera here. And let's move on. Okay, so all right, so the Genesis core, pretty simple. Well, but I said simple because it's just nothing but a bulky plastic. But actually, when you look at the inside, of very sophisticated functions like lock systems and then reading, scanning keys and everything, it's not that simple. Even that the sound kind of slit that all the audio should come out from here. There's no batteries or anything like that, but just attaching to the single driver makes it more powerful. All right, so this is the single driver. Let me just do that, simple power, henshins here. All right, good to hear that, huh? Okay. Oh. Orangey. Wow, it's been time. Okay, so you know that this is the single driver. Now, to use that core unit, it appeared in the show as well. The this faceplate thing, you need to just detach from that, and here inside you see that with the street here, so slide it in. Okay, like this. And close that again. All right. Now, you already actually not lock off, but the you have that orange, and also okay, energy lock seed. Both of them. Okay. All right. So I hope that you could hear that as audio here. So you see that the one same slash, but the can activate the energy rock seed as well. And so Jimber, it says I think it's Jimber Melon power up version of the Kamen Rider Gaim. And so by swapping that with the energy rock seed to the another fresh oranges and fresh fruits, and then he used that more powers, a more different variety of the powers that he can use it. Okay, let's try that the lemon one. Okay, all right. All right, there you go. So now let's try the lemon one. There you go. Time to henshin, huh? Yep, and this is what it does, and it's very important for the Kamen Rider fans, Gaim fans, to have this core unit, and because you can just expand the world, okay, and to the next levels. And then well, until now it has been a kind of difficult to obtain the core unit. Now it seems that I noticed that the market for the Genesis driver, the price of the Genesis driver is dropping, and so I think its time is now almost. Okay, so the time is really it's coming. Good timing for the lower prices of the Genesis core unit by itself. I see that the Genesis some of the prices on the eBay just amazingly high, but the I would like to at least, but also local price here, so it's also still kind of expensive as well. We will do our best to bring this core unit from now on, and then we can just look for the auctions and then bring them as much as we can, and so you can make that your favorite Kamen Rider Gaim, the single driver, make it more fun with your collection of the rock seed, because rock seed is very fun. It makes sounds and it makes the lights. Not that good enough, I guess, but the collection of rock seeds is still growing, and then more of the Blu-ray releases and something like that. So people love the rock seeds, and then to make it fun, more enjoyable of your collections, I think that the core unit is something that you need that too. Okay. All right, so I hope that you enjoyed these demonstrations, and then we will bring that more of these items. And remember that these items tomorrow we have for now I think one. Okay, by tomorrow hopefully we have 2 or 3, but just shipping is kind of delayed, so we'll see about that. Okay, but yeah, we will let you know from our stores. Please check that tomorrow activation at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time here in Japan, and so you need to figure out your different time differences with your local time. Okay. All right, so thank you very much, guys, and then I'll come back and we will do the lucky draw. This time we have the special prize items, okay, from the last week's special live from the Mr. Wakafuji's Toy Museums. So let's stick with that, because today we have more than 1 people going to get lucky. Okay, so I'll come back after this. Thank you.